Let me stop you right here. Then boom, a little translucent powder right over those layers. Sun-kissed blush look. Get a little purple to your cheeks. Heat advisories, girl. We are under a heat warning advisory today. Hi, I'm Mallory Brooke, a makeup artist and content creator here on YouTube, and today I am talking all about my favorite cream blushes for summer. Now, if you're someone with oilier skin, but you want more of a pop of color than just a powder blush can give you, but you're afraid of cream blushes, let me stop you right here, okay? This video is also for you. You can start with an underpainting of a cream blush and then put your favorite powder blush that complements that cream blush right on top, and that combination will last you all day and will not break up from your facial oils because you have layered and set with a blush. A powder blush. And then if you need even more setting, go ahead and take a little translucent powder and dust it right over the layer of cream blush, powder blush, then boom, a little translucent powder right over those layers and you're good to go. Now let's get into it. Last summer, I was all about the sun-kissed blush look. This summer, I have really surprised myself. I've been loving bright pops of pink, peach, and like a berry tone, which to me is very summery and in a way, kind of like a sun-kissed look. When you break it down, it is a little bit sun-kissed, but wine-kissed. Imagine getting a little sun while drinking some red wine. Get a little purple to your cheeks, you know what I mean? That's the look. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the blush that I have on right now. It has taken me by storm. If you guys have not tried the formulation of these blushes, you have to. It's the By Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. This is the shade Just Peachy. It's what I have on. It's like enough peach to be peachy, but a little bit of a baby pink to be baby pinky. So if you're someone who is like, ooh, the pinks that are trending right now are too baby pink for me, and like orange is too orange for you, this is the perfect happy medium. It gives you both and it gives you life to the face. And there is something so special about this blush because it is a cream formulation, but it lasts like you layered a cream and then a powder. It is so stunning on the cheeks and it lasts even through heat advisories. Girl, we are under a heat warning advisory today. This blush is gonna last me all day long.
A lot of boring math later.
Keeping with the same tone, but maybe you want something a little more matte. This is definitely for my oily skin girlies out there. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand. This is in the shade Peach Pop. And you're already seeing swatches on the screen. But do you see this? It gives you such a nice, like, vibrant, like almost like a, how would you say this? I see a hair landed on my nose. It's like a neon pastel peach. It's so beautiful. And these Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands are extremely matte. There is no glow to these. These are completely matte. So if you love cream blush, but you want something a little extra special in a finish, the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands are perfect for you. I do have a video swatching all of these on my actual cheeks. If you'd like to see that video, I will link it below.
Just then.
The next blush I want to talk about is the Colourpop blush sticks. All right, okay, so I haven't tried anything from Colourpop in quite some time. I used to be on their PR list. I used to buy launches and get excited about them, and then I felt kind of a little overwhelmed by the brand and kind of just fell off trying them. Well, I recently got on their PR list again, so I started trying them again. I was like, oh yeah, I really forgot how much I love some Colourpop products. Even still, the potted eyeshadows that they launched with, oh my God. Those are, what are they, Super Shock eyeshadows? Those are still so beautiful. I still think that that formulation is like, I don't know, beyond me, but I think the first time I tried Colourpop was when they were first starting and I got on their PR list in like 2014. And I was like, wow, this brand is super affordable and, you know, really great. But their blush sticks, I know you're seeing swatches now. This is in the shade Mic Drop. Okay, if you're wanting to hop on that trend of like neon pink, Barbie pink blush cheeks, definitely give the Colourpop blush sticks in the shade Mic Drop a try, especially if you're not wanting to spend higher end prices on maybe a blush shade that you want to like experiment with, see if you even like. Who wants to like go spend $40 on a blush color that they're not really comfortable with? I know that I don't go out and spend high end prices on like bright pink lipsticks because I'm like, I don't I don't know how I feel about this. You know what I mean? You gotta warm yourself up. But these are beautiful, highly pigmented. Watch out. They will surprise you once you apply them to your cheeks. And again, if you are an oily skinned gal out there, just layer this with your favorite bright pink powder blush and it will last you all day. Let me stop you right here.
A lot of boring math later.
The next cream blush that I absolutely love is the Kjaer Weis cream blush in the shade Happy. As you can see, I have grossed this all up. They have the metal packaging that's like super heavy and a little more expensive. I have a couple of the blushes in the red packaging that's cheaper, and not because it's cheaper, but because I have arthritis in my hands. I think I prefer the lighter weight cardboard packaging for Kjaer Weis, but the green blushes are so good. And this is in the shade Happy, and it's also kind of like a really nice happy medium between peach and pink. It's still gonna give you those baby doll pink cheeks, but maybe not scream baby doll pink at you. So you can get away with a little bit of that toned down with the peachiness in there. But if you've not tried the Kjaer Weis cream blushes, they are a little more expensive, but you can opt for a cheaper packaging. You know, you can put the refill into the cheaper packaging, and I really do like and prefer this. If you do have arthritis in your hands, I recommend this packaging anyway, unless you like something super heavy. Sometimes that can just like be a little, now we're talking about arthritis. It can be a little exhausting with my fingers, especially if I get ready in the morning and my fingers are really stiff. I prefer something I can easily open and it is magnetic and something that's not so heavy. Now, I recently did a video about trying new products that I had purchased from Sephora, and I purchased the Summer Fridays blush balm stick in the shade Desert, and it was like this really pretty kind of deepened orange shade. And as soon as I opened it, which I will link that video below, I was like, oh, I already have something like this that's even better. And that is the Refi cream blush in citrine. I've talked about this over and over since I've purchased it, but this is such a beautiful, true orange blush that will really even on, all of these are beautiful on bare skin, by the way. I've used them all just like on my skin with mascara, and they are enough to give you a really nice, beautiful, bold look to the face, some life to the face without having to go and apply more products. This will give you such a nice pop of color. It gives you statement cheeks. It, makes your cheeks really glowy. And that's one thing I forgot to mention. None of these cream blushes make your hair stick to your cheeks. The Summer Fridays blush balm stick made my hair stick to my cheeks, and that's why I returned it. Like instantly. Like I cannot have a cream product on my face that makes my hair stick to my face. I just can't handle it. It makes me want to rip my own face skin off. So none of these do that. And if you're looking for something that's going to give you very bold cheeks, the statement cheek that's orange, Refi's cream blush in citrine.
11 minutes later.
Now this gal is newer to me and I loved using her, especially with no makeup days. The Laura Geller Italian Marble Blush Stick in D'Oro Berry. This is one of their best sellers. It was sent to me in PR. I had never tried Laura Geller products before. I've just always heard really great things, and wow, this is such a flattering blush shade. It's just absolutely insanely gorgeous. And it's like a golden wine berry shade that's light enough to not scream like, ooh, those are wine cheeks. You know what I mean? It's just enough there to make you go, ooh, that's really beautiful. And there's a really healthy glow to this. And I believe I read that they created the blush stick after the powder version of this blush being a bestseller. And I also own the powder blush and I love it. Sun-kissed blush look. If you're looking for something that's a little more bronzy, that's sheer, and I've talked about these blushes before, so get ready. I love this shade. This is the Persona Cosmetics blush stick in Teddy. It is such, look at that, like I'm like creating a divot like on a weird edge of this. This is so pretty on just bare skin, and it's so pretty layered with like Laura Mercier's ginger or Laura Mercier's peach. I love layering it with that, but by itself, it gives you such a nice like bronzed cheek. It doesn't look like a bronzer, so it's not like, does you hate it when you apply a blush and you go, well, it just looks like I applied a bunch of bronzer to my face. You know, I don't like that. This does not do that. It has enough rose in there to give you something pinky to the cheeks that will differentiate your blush from your bronzer, but it does give you that hand vibe, and the Persona Cosmetics blush sticks are so good. I would say they're like a medium-ish coverage, can be built up, kind of a natural finish. They're not super glowy like the Refi cream blushes. So if you're looking for something that doesn't scream glow on the face, you know, definitely try the Persona Cosmetics blush sticks. You know it wouldn't be a cream blush video, favorites, anything about cream blushes if I didn't mention one of my favorite cream blush formulas of all time, which is also a matte finish, just like the Charlotte Tilbury. It is the M Cosmetics So Soft blush. This is in the shade Bitten, which is such a pretty. I also really like this for fall and winter, but when you're a little bit more bronzed in the summer, whether you just use bronzer on your face and you stay pale or you have a deeper skin tone, it just gives you like a really nice kind of wine-stained cheek. There's enough redness in there to give you like a sun-kissed look, but it's like a very like ladylike sun-kissed look, if that makes sense, rather than like the cold weather-bitten cheek. There's just something so beautiful about this shade. These are highly pigmented. If you are not familiar with this formula, be careful, okay? Highly pigmented, little goes a long way. If anything is the most pigmented out of all of my cream blushes that I own, which are quite a bit because blush is one of my favorite. It's my second favorite thing to purchase other than lipsticks. Like it's like goes lipsticks, blushes, concealers. Like those are my favorite things to purchase. So out of all of the many cream blushes I own, this is the most pigmented, and it is a matte finish. Get a little purple to your cheeks. Also, I have to mention one of these because they are also one of my favorite cream blush formulations. This is the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush in the shade Parasol, which is also a nice kind of sun-kissed wine-toned blush. Sun-kissed, yet wine-toned is the theme of my cheeks for this summer. I really love these types of shades. And the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer blushes are also extremely pigmented, a little tiny bit. Goes a very long way, okay? So be careful with these, but also, oh, this is such a beautiful shade. If you're looking for something a little more toned down, the shade Coastline is my other favorite that's just more neutral. But Parasol is that really nice sun-kissed wine stained cheek.
One shift later.
Well, those are all of my summer blush picks in a cream formulation. Again, these are all skin type friendly. If you do have oilier skin, like I said, just set it with a complimentary powder blush. And then if you have really oily skin, just go ahead and dust a very light amount of translucent powder on the cheeks, just with a light stippling brush. Gonna go nowhere. I will have all of these linked below. Let us know in the comments what your blush picks are for summer, whether they're cream or powder, and let me know if you would like to see a powder version of this video. I'm just a big like cream product user because I have dry skin, but if you want to see a powder version of this, just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It lets YouTube know you enjoy my videos, so you'll actually see them pop up in your feed. It helps my channel so much. And also subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you in this beautiful, wonderful, positive community. And again, I will have everything listed below. It helps this channel also. It helps support this channel when you shop through my links, because hey, it's free for you. Free videos, free to shop through my links if you're going to shop anyway. And just know everything in my info box is usually an affiliate link. I've never hidden that fact. It's just a really great way to support this channel without, you know, sponsorship after sponsorship after sponsorship. So anyway, thank you guys so much for your continued support. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Let me stop you right here.
All right.